No, I want to get with the brother and then you come on, bro. Be the host of the show. Right. You're on a professional. You're on a professional level. Semi-professional.
They're gonna be lying right here. So we're gonna get this shit right real quick. So they understand it ain't a game.
It's all good.
Man. It's good having you working fast there, though.
Sounds good to me.
I feel strong when you brothers come around.
Most of the brother, bro. Appreciate
Got out my body. For y'all that don't know, this is the Chicago branch of the Black Israelites.
That's right. Give it up. Give it up.
Probably the first. Probably some to come, but it's gonna come through these good brothers right here. They like the alumni over here, because we try and bring the truth to you. So
Damn right.
they came back to make sure you understand that the truth is needed.
Damn right.
With the Jackass Podcast. Your boy.
That's right.
Introduce yourself again for those who don't know, man. If you're going around the table.
Ain't no sweat. We normally go in rank order every day.
Okay, that's
ain't no issue. I'm captain of 13,000, Marble Quad of the ISUK Chicago, under Commander General Yohana.
Oh, I'm Officer DeBar Moff, you know what I'm saying, the 5,000, under Commander General Yohana, ISUK and the Captain Marble Quad here.
I'm Officer 5,000 Yaradan, under Commander Junior Hunter.
Right.
Structure.
Damn right.
Man, I say y'all what? It's been about 6 months.
Haven't been that long?
It's been a few ticks, man. The
Seems
summer,
like
it
it
was
stayed
like
like
cold. Y'all came.
Okay.
It was good and cold, but
Yeah.
about to bounce, you springing forward. So we gotta make sure we got some facts in front of us.
Damn right. And I want to, if I could, before we get started, I want to say I appreciate you for having us. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime.
Just the name of the podcast itself, all the facts. You know what I mean? Whatever question you got, whatever question the listeners may have, come on with it. We're gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this thing right, man. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
In-law, right?
Yeah.
Man. If it weren't for you, this probably wouldn't even be happening. You gotta know some people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Things be right in front of you, and that's what be your best tool.
That's right.
When you looking around for extra things, I can't be me right now because I got greatness in my presence, so I gotta be mindful of the way I word things. But again, you have to be real mindful. When you got something in front of you, Joe, you don't gotta go around that to get the greatness.
Yeah.
See what you can get out of that, and it'll take you to the next step. And there you have it, greatness. But instruction, and it's a chain of command.
That's right.
Know something before you just go to talking.
That's right.
That's why I brought these good brothers back,
That's right.
so they can tell me, don't be doing this. Do a lot of that.
Damn right.
It's cool.
Damn right.
Bro, I'm gonna see y'all at the, I know, we got a lot in common outside of, I don't like saying biblical, but like it's like the word, so.
Right.
Outside of it being good teachings,
Mhm.
like we got similarities, we got an ear for greatness as well.
That's right.
So I was, hoping I might see y'all at this little gathering that the people gonna be having.
What's going on?
The Benny the Butcher concert.
Well, we definitely gonna stop do that, man.
Yeah,
Definitely,
man.
you know what I
See,
mean?
y'all got
Looking to
like
check it out.
a whole good part of the city. Gonna come out to show you how peaceful things can be.
Right.
That's right.
What you can learn from things that's right in front of you. You just see these guys and be like, that ain't regular. That don't mean the same as, what I was taught in my lunacy stages. Because dudes learn a lot of things when they don't even be in their right mind. But it's a learning experience. So you build on top of that.
That's right.
When you got good people around you to tell you, this good, that's bad, that's a little bitter. You could use some, no seasoning.
That's right.
The captain here, man.
Yeah.
He gonna get something out of it. Right of me. I'm certain of it. I'm certain of it.
Listen, if we could, I just want to make sure we don't forget. We got a real special weekend coming up, towards the end of July. We of course would like for you to come. We want all of Chicago to come. Outside of Chicago, you in the area, you in the Midwest, wherever you at. We got what we call the Midwest Fire Weekend. That's going to be from July 21st to the 24th. We got 4 days of action-packed brotherhood, sisterhood. So-called, the goal is to bring Black Hispanics and Native American Indians together. That's our ultimate goal. Thursday, we got a lecture before Columbus came. We got a Puerto Rican brother coming from DC. He's gonna come and do a lecture. We got a brother coming from California. He's gonna be a part. It's gonna be like a dual lecture. And then we got a brother named Captain Katazah from New York. All right, he's going to have a book presentation where he shows you books proving that the so-called Mexicans is one of the 12 lost tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Right,
That's right.
and then the lecture is going to be part of the lecture is going to be by so-called Puerto Rican brother named Ashaparia. He's a captain of 13,000 in the IGBK. He's going to be doing the lecture showing you that the so-called Puerto Ricans, we got a big Puerto Rican population here in the city.
I was in the city,
So we definitely want to come out.
Why you say so-called?
Because that's not who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? They so-called Puerto Ricans, but before they was named Puerto Ricans, which is a name that was given to us by our oppressor, right? They was known as the tribe of Ephraim. You go into the Bible, there's 12 tribes. Jacob had 12 sons. Each son became a tribe. So the so-called Puerto Ricans would be the tribe of Ephraim. The so-called Mexicans would be the tribe of Issachar. Those are their original biblical names, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have a banging lecture. Before slavery, you understand? And so we're going to have a banging lecture where these brothers going to prove without a shadow of a doubt who these people are.
And I can bring my cameras and all.
Man, you can bring your cameras, all, whatever, any social media that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that would like to come. All they have to do is call Officer Yaradan, let him know, and we'll set it up for everybody to come free as charge.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So we definitely looking forward to it. Then Friday, we're going to have a camp on the Magnificent Mile. We just found us a camp spot. That's right, on Magnificent Mile, Michigan Avenue. We're going to be out there. We challenge anybody to bring their knowledge, wisdom, or whatever. We're going to be out there live with the mic. The head of our school, Commander General Holland, powerful brother. You understand? He going to be out there. He going to come around 3 o'clock. You understand? And he's going to he going to speak at the camp, live in the flesh. You understand? This is a powerful brother here, man, that everybody need to know. Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
Remember that name. He's the brother that raised myself up to be able to raise these brothers up. We got schools all over the country, outside the country. We got schools in the bottom of the sea. Outer space, wherever the ISUBK is there.
It's good you said that because we had a conversation last time when y'all was here.
That's right.
Any of the brothers been to the land since our last conversation?
You said the land, give me more.
You talking about the land like Israel?
Exactly.
I know Captain
Visitors,
a few brothers have went. A few brothers went, you know what I'm saying, check out the archaeology, and go out there and visit. Me, myself, I've never been. It's something that we encourage brothers to do, but it ain't something that we have to do, right? Because at the end of the day, when Christ returned, we going back to our homeland regardless. Right. Those so-called people that's living over in Israel right now, so-called white Jewish people, that is not their land. The Palestinians who occupy a part of the land, that's not their land. If you want to know where blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians originate from, it is the land of Israel over there, what they call the Middle East.
Right.
That was our homeland, and when Christ returned, we going back.
That's right.
But if I could finish giving you the rundown on this weekend, you know what I mean?
We want to hear about it.
Yeah. So Friday, we're going to have camp on Magnificent Mile. After the camp, we're going to have the lecture. that I was just telling you about. But before that, I skipped a day, Thursday. Thursday, we're going to have a class with one of our generals, General Muhammad. He is the second ranked general under Commander Junior Hunter. Of course, if you never heard of him, this brother teaches amazing classes every Thursday.
That's right.
Every Monday, live on ISUBK. All you gotta do is go to Facebook, ISUBK, or you can go to YouTube, put in ISUBK live classes, and this brother, any questions you may have about life, we don't just we ain't just biblical based. We do counseling. This brother teaches about life, the Bible, whatever question you may have about anything. This brother will be able to answer your question. He'll be there Thursday night at our new school. We were formerly on 79th. We are now on 9909 Roosevelt Road in Westchester, Illinois. That's where we located. All right, so we ain't too far. Nah, yeah, we not too far at all.
Y'all did a big mic right here.
Yeah. We had to get a bigger school. The school is growing, so we had to get a bigger space.
That's by Oak Ridge.
I'm
Westchester.
That's by Oak Ridge.
Yeah, that's by the cemetery. The cemetery on Manhattan.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Y'all on Roosevelt, y'all ain't far from there.
We right next to 25th. If you go, when you cross the bridge, you're gonna be right to your left. You can cross that bridge right there on 25th
So y'all on the
west.
south end.
25th. When you get to 25th and Roosevelt, you gonna go west over that bridge, and then you're right to your left.
Yeah. So we had a class Thursday, the lecture and camp Friday, and then Saturday, the ISUBK, we will be at the Bantu Festival. They got a Bantu Festival in the city every year where they have different vendors and all that. So we will be one of the vendors at the Bantu Festival. And then we're gonna close it out Sunday right here in Humboldt Park. Okay, we're gonna be at Humboldt Park. We're gonna close it out with the Black and Brown Brotherhood Cookout. All right, so-called blacks and Hispanics.
Don't be on Mexican.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican and Mexican.
There you go. That's a beautiful
I'm
combination. There you go.
That's right.
So the ultimate goal is, man, to unite our brothers, man. You know what I mean? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians. We here to unite these brothers under the man whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We know him as Yahushua Mashiach. You understand? Because of course Jesus Christ is a nigga. According to
That's right. That's right.
That's what they had said.
That's right. That's right.
Cause I heard it before.
That's right.
Bro,
That's good, bro.
tell me something good, man.
And
You don't know. You just be like the big security. You make sure everything go right. Tell me something good.
everything's good, bro.
Everything groovy.
Yes, sir.
That's beautiful, man. I talked to y'all cousin, man. Me and Shaggy, you know, that's Shay Cloud there.
Okay. Okay.
It's good having good people around, man, cause
Damn right.
I probably wouldn't make no pecans cause I don't like humans. So I used to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And quick as I got outside of that, me and humans don't see eye to eye. Cause I know how to paint cars, I should paint your car. No. Because the dude who give me this little environment,
Right.
he won't his, and the only way that's gonna work is if people work with me. So, be easy, Drogon, now. Be easy now. But, man, like, I live off knowing people like y'all, having these kind of conversations, like, this gonna turn into something else.
This is Christ.
Whomever take the teachers and build on that,
Yeah.
that's one thing, but just, damn, what Darren doing with Brother Uriah? Why he got the guys from on Lake Street? The dots. As soon as the dots go to connecting me, and I'm off into something else.
That's right.
And it be for the better part, like I don't try and take nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
Whatever I can give you and I got it, it's yours. Just
Yeah.
don't think you obligated to get it because I got it.
There you go.
I'm gonna help anybody in any way because I don't hold no punches. When your ass wrong, that's it.
Yeah.
When you right, that's it.
Go ahead, D.
If I may, I think what you're doing here is excellent. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to this podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything small, it starts off small. You see what I'm saying? The way it grows, this podcast can be a liaison. You see what I'm saying? For information, for knowledge. And we ready to, and if I can say it, we ready to challenge, we ready for any challenge. And so everybody gonna watch this and they gonna be like, well, I don't like them. I don't like what they stand for. Let me try to challenge them and blah, blah, blah. We ready for that. That's what we was built on.
I gotta cut you off, but I'm intentional. What you do with the back over here?
Say it again.
What you do with the back over here?
Yeah.
It's already been said.
Oh, you saying that's what they gonna say?
It's already been said.
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah.
And I intend to teach.
There you go.
So ain't nothing wrong about anything I'm gonna do.
Right.
Because it's gonna be godly.
There you go.
Right, but I don't even think it's wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, as a people, we need to be able to have these discussions. You see what I'm saying?
Gotta
Because
exchange.
You know what we knew all around Chicago? One of them, but gangs and violence and hating each other and drug addiction and drug selling, drug dealing. When somebody gonna bring something new to the table?
Yeah.
And the table need to have the information on it so we can slice it and dice it, prepare it up and serve it to you. And somebody's knowledge is gonna either come to the short end or somebody's knowledge is gonna come to the top. I'm gonna tell you like this, I've been rolling hard with this man right here. It would be wise to roll with it.
Yeah, right.
I tend to. You already know. I tend to.
This is all the. I like the name.
Oh,
We might have to steal that from you. Give you a couple dollars for it or something. But listen, brother, the name of your podcast, brother, a name like that means something. That means anybody come sit at this table should give you the facts.
Right.
And when it comes to who our people are and breaking down this truth, the Bible, we're gonna get in the ISUBK, we know worldwide, we don't lose no battles, no debates, no nothing. We gonna give you all the facts.
That's right.
You heard it here first.
You understand?
That's right.
And so listen, brother, like Officer DeBob Moffa was saying, if I could too, this brother here is in charge of Milwaukee. For those who brothers and sisters that's out in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin zone, we out there as well.
Oh, yeah.
This is the man that's in charge in the camp. He will be moving to Milwaukee soon. I'm kicking him out of Chicago, and he's gonna be taking over the whole Milwaukee zone.
He got duties.
He got duties. We all got duties being under Commander Jenny Hunter. And our main duty is to wake our people up and let them know that it's something better out here for us.
That's right.
We got what you call a nigga kingdom coming.
That's right.
You understand? We people out there.
Salute.
Damn right. Salute to that. You understand? Big up. You understand?
I shall rock what he said.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like the brother, Officer DeBob Moffa was saying, anytime and if you look at the condition we in, the number one thing that we need to be doing right now is having dialogue as people. When you trying to obtain some power, obtain some brotherhood, some unity, you got to have like you say, the fact. You got to present the facts, and we got to have a dialogue.
It got to be a conversation
about what's right and what's wrong.
That's right.
Now you can look at the condition that we in Chicago, Milwaukee, whatever city. You can look at the condition that we in as a people, and we know for sure it's some facts missing. It's something that we ain't talking about.
Great deal of things are not being presented to y'all.
That's right.
Correctly.
That's right. That's right. And that's what we here to do.
I tend to change them things.
That's right.
Need me be your sacrificial lamb. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
That's right.
Fun fucking fact. I would not lie to you. Joe, I'm 47. I saw it all in Chicago. I ain't do a lot of traveling. Cause I ain't never really had shit. Quickest, you know what I'm saying, the creator, whatever you want to call them, cause I don't throw names out.
That's fine.
Soon as I got a gesture, it's your turn to do something, I knew it was the kids. Not my friend. I don't know none of y'all.
Right.
This an in-law.
Yeah.
To an in-law.
Yeah.
He just made it sure, like, you need to be doing this. Since you on that, do this now.
That's
gonna be holding no punches.
Yeah.
Add on.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna be playing with the time I got left.
That's right.
And I can't. I wanted to talk to y'all about that one little word, time. That's just like clocks. That means something.
Yeah. Well,
If we don't put a lot of focus into that clock,
yeah.
we got more time than what the clock read.
Yeah.
Especially when it's calls for getting something done.
There you go.
So we ain't gonna pay a lot of attention to the clock. I'm gonna figure that part out because I was intoxicated when I was being briefed on them. But that shit here, because y'all here and I brung it up.
Well, listen, if I could expound on time, right? Here's what I can tell you. The time is running short for this earth in the condition in the way that you see it. And you look at what's going on with these plagues, the coronavirus. You look at what's going on with Russia over there invading Ukraine,
Right.
and all these different countries talking back and forth. This earth, as you know it, is about to change, y'all. You understand?
It's changing.
Yeah, we don't, and here's what I can tell you. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian out there, this is your number one job, is to get in this body of Christ.
Right.
You understand? Because the time is short. That America, as you see it, this place ain't gonna be here long.
That's right.
Okay? I'm gonna give you a biblical prophecy here tonight. The earth is the Lord, like you say, whatever somebody may call it, we call him the Most High, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Right? He's bringing a closure to this kingdom. Right. You understand? So the time is short. You understand? You better make a choice on who you gonna listen to and who you choose to follow.
That's right.
And what you say out your mouth.
That's right. Because if I could, the earth is finna. You should get ready for the Third World War.
That's right.
You understand? Countries, nations fighting against one another. That like you just said about time. That's what time it is.
That's right.
And seeing that these countries, because America is going into war with Russia. You understand? And all these countries is going to war. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, where you at in this warfare? Where do you belong at in this warfare? Is what you got to ask yourself. Is it with a United States uniform on? No. Your war is right here. Fixing your people, black man, is your.
That's right.
Man, that got to be some of the sharpest shit said
Most High Christ.
since I've been doing this.
Most High Christ.
No BS.
Most High
I
Christ.
ain't mean to curse, but like I had to say it that way so they'll understand.
That's right.
I have a lot of people come over here and they be dropping jewels and gems and
Yeah.
briefings.
Yeah.
But that by far was the sharpest.
Most High Christ.
Because, man, we all we got.
That's right.
Until people understand, like that little saying,
Mm-hmm.
mean way more than it being just little.
Yeah.
They call us minority
Yeah.
when we're the strongest,
Yeah. You.
we're the brightest.
Yeah. All right, you go ahead, brother. Because you just touched a nerve when you said minority. Actually, we the majority.
I know that's what, but you know, in black and white.
I'm gonna tell you why. If you look at the so-called Negroes and compare the population of Negroes to white, then we would be the minority. Here's the problem. We're dealing with 12 tribes of people. The so-called
Nobody know who they are.
Negroes, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Dominicans, Haitians, Jamaican. If you put all 12 tribes together, what do we become once we all combine? The majority. But we think we the minority because the Puerto Ricans don't know that the so-called Negroes is his blood brother.
That's right.
The Native American Indians that's on the reservations, they don't know that the so-called Jamaicans is their brother.
Right.
If all 12 tribes knew that we was brethren, then guess what? We would be the majority. But here's the thing, whether we the majority or the minority, the Most High don't care about no numbers, man. You understand? The Lord only need a few men, you understand, to raise this nation up into where it's supposed to be.
Right.
Now, here's another prophecy. Those niggas that you, excuse my language, but those black leaders and Latino leaders that you listen to in the Christian church and in the Muslim mosque, their days is over with.
That's right.
The prophets of the Lord are here now.
That's right.
Right.
They time of trying to lead black, we just look at the churches and see You got 1 million churches in Chicago. Chicago's the murder capital every year.
Right.
That should tell you that the religious institutions that we've been following are wrong. Whether it's Islam or Christianity.
Right.
Whatever you follow, man, that ain't who we are to be following none of the religion. The religion of Islam, that belongs to the Arabs. Let the Arabs have their goddamn religion, man.
Right.
Christianity belongs to white people. Any form of religion that you look at, it was some white man that started that religion. That ain't who you are. You ain't supposed to be walking around with no cross around your neck, talking about I'm a Christian celebrating Easter, Thanksgiving, and all these things. That's not who you are. You are Israelite according to the Bible. You are according to be an Israelite. You know what that means? You are a prince of the power. That means that you're supposed to sit on a throne over the rest of these other nations. We know people don't like when we talk like this, but we must spit the facts.
Right.
Ain't no such thing as equality. You ain't coming in our school and Martin Luther King don't get praised in our school. He was a traitor to black people.
Right.
Because while he was telling you to go sit in Woolworth and get beat over the head with milkshakes by racist people, racist white people, you know what they didn't show you? Across the street was a black business that went out of business because you niggas want to integrate with the people that hate you.
Right.
Now you tell me how much sense does that? That don't make sense, does it? Following dumb leaders that don't give a damn about you.
That's right.
You know what they care about? Money. They tell you the law, the law, God's law. Anybody tell you that God's laws is done away with is a minister of Satan.
That's right.
I don't even know how you sitting in the church and somebody tell you, ain't nobody perfect. God's laws is done away with. You understand? When you can be perfect. These men here, you see these men perfect, man. They don't break no laws. You got a woman, you can guarantee, I don't give a damn how fine your woman is. If they know that's your woman, they ain't gonna touch it.
Right.
Why? That's one of God's laws. You leave some money on the counter. Guess what? These brothers are adding money before they take it from you. You understand? The brother said, "Give me 5." He said, "He want to test the facts right now." 5. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what time it is, man. This is why we support podcasts like this, man. We ain't got to, be at WGCI or CNN. And if they invite us, we'll go. But we come in the hood, man. We come in the ghetto amongst the brothers, man. That the people ain't who don't have a voice.
Right.
You understand? Right. We go anywhere and wherever. It don't matter. We coming.
You can come here whenever you want to.
Most times, right.
Right.
Damn right.
If I could,
Damn right. Go ahead.
if I could, what you said was heavy, man, because you look at all of these leaders, not just in Christianity, you look in Islam, you look in, give me something else, Scientology, Buddhism, 5%, what else? Pan-Africans, Moorism. Like all of these brothers, they'll tell you can live how you want to live. You understand? And if they don't tell you that you can live how you want to live, nobody has a council sitting up in true judgment where who gonna judge inside of you?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You got an organization of men that do whatever the hell they want to do, and on the outside it look like with the bow tie, with the suit, give you a paper, say, yeah, brother, in Islam.
Yeah. And
then once you go on them, they the most disgusting niggas you can ever find because nobody's judging on the inside of them. But in the Israelite school EPK, that's what you do, and here you be held accountable. Accountability counts for something, and the problem is nobody's charging black women for these abortions that they getting every year. You understand? As a matter of fact, I seen some in the news lately where they saying, a man shouldn't be making a law to dictate what goes on with a woman's body. But if you don't dictate what a woman does, then you see what she'll do, right? 300,000 abortions for the past 5 years recorded. That's over 1 million babies done. If you give us 10%, just 3% of 1 million babies, and you send them to the ISUPK, now we got black revolutionaries that's ready to hit the corner every damn day and stand up against evil.
Right. Yeah, get mine. Right.
9 months on a woman though.
Ten. From conception.
What do we say about that part?
About a woman carrying the baby.
Yeah, she like it's easier
Yeah.
Well, they assume. They misguided, miseducated, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a procedure for this.
Right.
Well, like Officer DeBar was saying, what we need amongst our people is a moral compass. You understand? We need a moral compass for our people. So yeah, a woman may be pregnant for 9, 10 months, and that's a beautiful thing. She carries that child. I got news for you, Black and Hispanic women. According to God, that's your job. Guess what? For a black man, you know what your job is? To protect that family.
Right.
To lead that family. Just because a woman carries a baby for 10 months, according to the Lord, she doesn't have a right to murder that child.
She might not be prepared for the journey as well, though.
But here's the thing. If a woman is not prepared to have a child, then don't get in the bedroom and have sex. That's how you fix that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This is in the ISUK, we prepare brothers and sisters, and this is how we do it. We let a brother know. Don't touch a woman. Don't touch her unless you're ready to spend the rest of your natural born life with that woman.
That's right.
What do you say to those that go astray?
Well, when we say to those that go astray, we all have went astray. Everybody you see sitting in here, we went astray because of the philosophy of the so-called white man, which we all was under at one point in time. But when you come into the body of the truth, in the eyes UK, there is no going astray. Now, a brother may make a mistake here and there. We have counsel for that, and you should be well advised to take counsel. Once again, the scriptures say, "Seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling." You come to class, we're gonna teach you. Now, once you walk out them doors of the teaching, you're gonna have to apply what you've been taught.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, brother may make a mistake here or there, or whatever the case may be, but you gotta be careful with that. You understand? Because this is what the Christian church do. They tell you that nobody perfect, so now, if you teach somebody that nobody perfect, the guy that raped your daughter, when he raped her, hey, just tell him, hey man, I ain't worried about that, ain't nobody perfect. You understand? Somebody who run up in the house and murder your mother, you tell them, hey man, I forgive you. Man, ain't nobody. That don't work with the Lord. That ain't what the Bible say.
Right.
The Bible say, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Now, we telling you that so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are the chosen people. Now, being the chosen people, here a price comes with that. That means we ain't like the other nations.
Right.
We ain't like the so-called white man. We ain't like the Chinese, the Arabs, and all these other nations that are not the chosen people. The Lord holds us to a different conduct than these other nations. So when we mess up and disobey the Lord, you know where we end up? In the bottom of a slave ship, getting defecated on. You understand? Getting women having menstrual cycles and blood and all that. The slave ship was so bad, they say by the time it made it to America, when they walked in there, it looked like a slaughterhouse. It's a place where you slaughter pigs and cows. That's how horrible it looked. When we don't obey the Lord, you know where we end up? In chains, slavery. You understand? You know where we end up for disobeying the Lord? In the ghettos. First fired, last hired.
Facts.
Getting shot in the street by the police and everything else. You understand? All this comes from disobedience. You understand? The Most High, we are the chosen, and by that we gotta keep we gotta have a moral compass on how we live our life.
That's
right.
And that's what we teach in the ISUBK. You must do it. Yeah, so you know what I mean, we are just out here, man. We hoping, this podcast we can get on. We're gonna be on whatever podcast, whatever radio station we could be on. This truth got to get out. This is it. We didn't live our life in this country,
We got
man.
7 days in a week.
Yeah.
All 7 of my days is godly, so y'all could pick a day that fit, like suitable for y'all. And on that day, we can have Bible class. Cause like my platform is godly based. I can curse, drug, what I do, it don't stop my message. Cause it's for the kids. If I don't be heard by no grown up,
Yeah.
the kids hear me.
That's a beautiful thing. We definitely here for the youth.
The kids here.
But here's what I'm gonna tell you. You know, you my brother and I love you, right? Even the adults and kids. Anybody you could be 50, 60 years old.
I don't close the door to nobody. But
I ain't
friends.
Yeah.
But a person coming here to figure out what it is we do.
Yeah.
The door open.
Listen, that's what's so wonderful about the truth. That's why Christ, when Christ taught the disciples and he spoke to crowds of people, you know what he used to call them? Little children. Because anytime you're a person that don't grow up under the law, statutes, and commandments, you're neon to a child.
I'm still trying to figure out, am I a fool or a baby?
Well,
because I'm covered.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm covered.
You would be what we call anybody that comes. We invite you to come to our class. Like you invited us to come to this podcast. We invite you to come sit down in class, bring your Bible, and whatever questions you may have, we can answer. What we will call you is a young man. You understand? And yes, a baby. There ain't nothing wrong with being a baby, because a baby, listen, you know what the thing about a baby, eventually a baby grows and become a full-grown man.
That's right.
That's what we do in the ISUK. Listen, we raise full-grown men and full-grown women up in here.
That's right.
You understand? Which is once again, you know, you got a big up man to your Hawashah Mashiach King. Raised up a brother once again. None of this would even be possible without this brother commanding Jenny Yohana holding on to this truth.
That's right.
If you listen to this podcast, Google it. I think I said this already. Google that name. That is a powerful, amazing brother, man, who will give you the shirt off of his back.
That's right.
This brother understand. Here's the thing. He understands how to build a nation.
Right.
You understand? He ain't telling you, let's go to D.C. and have a 1,000,000-man march. It's justice or else. And then after there's no justice, where's the else?
Right.
Right? We ain't doing none of no marching. We didn't march for 60, 70 years here in America. That's useless, man. Stop marching, man. The white man don't give a damn about you marching and stop it. You gotta that's why I say little children. Black people and Hispanics, they like little children. So I'm telling you as a father of this nation, stop it.
Cut the shit.
Yeah. Stop marching.
Fuck off.
Now listen, I ain't saying I'm the heavenly father.
I can say what they can't say.
Yeah. You know
Keep
what I mean?
that nonsense on the other side.
Go ahead, Yaradon, you want to say something about Salah? Go ahead, brother.
No, let's talk about the one. What was so heavy about what Cat was bringing out about the little children, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The problem with our society is this. You have people teaching the philosophy of the enemy. I just heard recently the brother Young Thug come out with a statement that's backing up with what you're saying about the women not being prepared to have a child and different things of that nature. Mm-hmm. He said that a broke man shouldn't be able to ejaculate. Basically, God needs to set up rules to where a black man or a broke man won't be able to have a baby. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is what he said out of his mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what he don't understand is this: if his rule was granted, he wouldn't even be on this earth.
Right. That's right.
That's mean.
Yeah, that's mean.
That's like get right past temptation.
This what
nothing in front of you.
This is what Jenny Yohana raised. Soldiers. You understand? Listen, being a soldier, it just don't have nothing to do with your hands and your physical ability. The first part of being a soldier is here. Right. Your mind got it. Your mind ain't the white man. Let me first. I don't mean say this. I haven't said this. Come on, Cat. We overdue. Okay. If I could, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
I just gotta tell you flat out. And seeing he's the devil, in order to beat the devil, you gotta use this here. We already know the black and Hispanic man, we know it's proof that you're the greatest warrior on the face of the earth. And who dominate the boxing arena? Who in there? Ain't the black and Latinos last time I checked?
Last time I checked too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Who on the football field gladiating, you know what I'm saying, running touchdowns and, you know, knocking the defensive lineman? Who is blacks and Hispanics last time? Who fought in all of America's wars and was the reason why America won the war? You.
So why we don't get our justice?
We got to turn back to the Lord. We don't get our. Here's why we don't get our justice. Because even though we physically blessed, it's a just imagine a spiritual screen that's stopping us from getting to where we need to be. The Lord, which we call the nigga God, is against you. You know why? Because you want to break his laws.
Right.
And because we breaking his laws, he allowed this devil to rule over us day and night and day. That's the reason why. But now when we come back to the Lord, which is to have a moral compass, like these brothers were saying, stop having abortions. Black men, stop murdering your brother. You understand? All these, stop, guess what else we gotta do? Stop getting high. Mm-hmm. You understand? We gotta do what? Stop eating pork.
Facts.
We gotta do what? Stop putting Christmas trees in your house, talking about Santa Claus flying in the sky and reindeers.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. You lying, you know it ain't, ain't no real
When we
Santa
talk about
Claus.
getting high, hold on, because I fuck around. When we talk about getting high, do we throw alcohol in there as well?
Well, according to the Bible, alcohol, a man can drink alcohol. You understand? But as far as like getting marijuana, weed, getting high, those things are
Alcohol is the leading killer. Not marijuana, not no opioid, not a coca leaf. Alcohol.
Well, this is all the facts, right?
Fun facts.
Right.
Give it to him butt naked, because this
I'ma give it to
straight.
you.
I don't got no chase.
I'm gonna give it to you. You know what? Even though alcohol is lawful, right? If you eat too much food, you die from eating too much food.
Gluttony.
Yeah, you'll die from that. Yeah, there's things that the God said that's lawful that we can do, but if you abuse,
We ain't killed nobody.
Let me out. If you abuse, let's deal with the liquor. If you abuse liquor, food, anything, you're gonna die.
Abused like a goldfish.
There you go. Now, as it pertains to marijuana and these different things, these things are meant. Listen, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know I love you, and I know you know what I'm saying. Once again, listen. Ain't no man. I don't think there's no man in this room. We all argue about it and debate it. I don't think it's a man in this room that used to get more high than me. You understand? But listen, maybe you. But I've been 11 years clean from getting high. You understand? And here's what you gotta understand. When you talking about going to war, brother, you cannot be high when you go to war. You got to have a clear and strong mind when you come, because guess what? You ain't gonna beat the devil trying to be like the devil. You understand? That right there ain't gonna stop nothing. You understand? As long as you do it in moderation,
I gotta beg you
go.
This is a mind alter as well.
Yeah, well, you know, here's the thing.
Alcohol.
And
this is worse than marijuana, heroin, and cocaine.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is a fun fact.
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, this is a actual fact.
Yeah, wait.
FACT-PHACTZ.
Got you.
Alcohol is the leader. But we push that one to the side.
But here's the thing, right? As it pertains to alcohol, some people shouldn't drink alcohol.
Some shouldn't.
These brothers here, we drink wine, we drink alcohol. The man whom everybody love, who they claim they love, Jesus Christ, he drank. The Lord say, according to the Bible, if a man, you know what I'm saying, is dealing with some infirmities, living in oppression, and it's okay for him to have the drink. But here's the flip side. This is why you need counselors. Some brothers shouldn't drink. You understand? Because some brothers have a problem with alcoholism. And alcoholism, man, it don't even have to do with a brother who drink a ton of alcohol. Some brothers, all they need is a shot of liquor, and they gone.
They right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is why they put liquor stores on every corner, right?
But this man made. Marijuana come from the dirt, from which man come from as well.
Well, when you dealing with liquor, you know what I'm saying? Liquor, it comes from the earth as well.
No.
You understand? When you dealing with wine.
This is some yeast and some more.
But what grapes come from? Did they come from the earth or are they man-made?
I don't know if whiskey made out of grape. Now you got it.
I
can't question that. You got it. I don't know where whiskey come from.
You understand?
But wine come from grapes. Whiskey
come from bar.
I'm gonna have to do a little elaborating.
Yeah, that's all.
I have to grow on that.
Go ahead, dude.
The leading causes of death globally, alcohol is nowhere there. I'm looking at the numbers here, but I'll tell you what's number 4. Lower
What's leading?
The leading one is heart disease. Now, the number 4 one, and the number 2, and number 3 are all linked. I can show you because I got it in my phone. I'm a very studious man. Are all linked to smoking. Not just marijuana, but
cigarette,
if you're gonna talk about smoking,
being around it.
Secondhand is the most harmful.
Yeah.
So, number 4 is lower respiratory infections. When the corona came around, the most people that died or got the most ill were the people who had whose respiratory systems were affected from what? Smoking. This is a fact. Now you can ask the attorney.
Fact of smoking, but breathing.
No, listen, no. The Attorney General came out with what he said on why black people and so-called minorities, I hate that word, but so-called minorities die more from the coronavirus. And the number 1 was about their respiratory health and their daily choices. And guess what, black men, let me tell you something. Guess what black and Hispanics have made a culture and have turned into a god? Oh yeah.
Been that way.
You see what I'm saying? And the Lord is jealous behind that. You see what I'm saying?
Tell me what alcohol is.
I'm about to tell you. And if a man was to take alcohol and put it before the Lord is also jealous. If a man was to take a woman and put it before the Lord is also jealous. If the man was to take a possession like a car, horse, donkey, anything, and put it before the Lord is jealous. So what I'm telling you is,
that's a law. He's a jealous. She is a jealous Lord.
Well, the Lord is a spirit, the spirit of a man, though.
And jealous. If anything comes before me, jealousy.
Now check it out, though. That's not his best quality. That's not his best quality. But what I'm saying is this: to keep on the topic, even though, like Captain Mawakwa was saying so eloquently put, even though it's not against the law to drink alcohol, there are brothers that are counseled to not drink alcohol. You want to know why? Because they'll put it before the Lord. And if you do that, and you are alcoholic, and guess what? That is against the law. To be an alcoholic or a drunkard in the scriptures is against the law. But there are rules and parameters on how you are to drink alcohol. Now, you can find it explicitly in the Bible on how you do it. You see what I'm saying? But there is a exact law on not smoking anything. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got no beef against weed, Cap, dude.
No.
We ain't got no beef against marijuana.
So
when you abuse it, now
consumption.
Listen, let me ask you a question. If you it's a lot,
you got the floor. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. When you have a headache, what do you do? What is the most common thing to do when you have a migraine? It's to take Tylenol, aspirin, something to help you with the headache. But when you're done with the headache, do you continue to take aspirin and Tylenol? Of course you don't. So when you dealing with marijuana, if you're gonna use marijuana, smoking it is not the way that listen. In my past life, I was a licensed medical marijuana grower. I had people that I grew for. And let me tell you an inside trick. Smoking it is the most harmful thing you can do with it. So I had RSOs and everything like that for cancer patients. They put it in their tea, they drink it, it helps them with insomnia, with the pain that they have with cancer. But that's because they need it. If they were to be healed from cancer, I, as a licensed marijuana man who used to do it, to grow it, I would advise them to not use it anymore because they don't need it. So, let me tell you something. If you overdo Tylenol, it's going to harm your body.
Right.
If you overdo anything, it's going to harm your body, like Captain Mawakwa said.
Marijuana don't.
It's a medic. Yes, it does.
That like the brother, listen, if I could, and of course we want to touch on more things than this here. We don't want to stop right here, but like the brother bringing out, you know what I'm saying, as it pertains to God's laws, and the brother can pull the scripture on it, smoking is a sin. And smoking,
I accept that.
All you got to do, once again, you know, we do great research in here, and we know it's hard. That's why this is all the facts, ain't it? Ain't this all the facts?
Fun fact.
We know our people don't want that. We know our people don't want to hear that. That's one of the biggest demons
No, they don't
in
want to
the
hear
Black,
that.
Hispanic, and Native Indian community. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't be here today speaking to you if I ain't stopped smoking.
Pot?
Yeah. I'll be brother.
But like,
let me tell you something. I'll be in the
trade the devil for the wish. Give me your analogy on that.
You trade the devil for.
I ain't gonna smoke, but I'm gonna drink.
Well, once again, drinking liquor, like the brother was just bringing out, is not unlawful. You know what I'm saying? Drinking wine, drinking liquor is not unlawful. But according to God, smoking cocaine, smoking cigarettes,
Cocaine is a little different. That's harsh.
Here's the thing. You're right. This is what we make ourselves believe. People who smoke weed look at the people who smoke cocaine and point the finger.
They do.
And you see
They do.
what I'm saying?
They do.
And that's being hypocritical. Because I'm gonna tell you why. If you go to the hospital and you're a smoker and you've been smoking for years, when you go look,
They don't got no treatment for
let me-
marijuana smokers.
let me tell you. Let me finish. Let me finish. If I could, when you go in to the doctor's office, whether it's been cigarettes, cocaine, weed, or whatever you've been smoking, when you look in that X-ray machine at your heart gonna be as black as that shirt. And that should tell you that what you live in is unhealthy. And just me personally.
Just don't do the same with the liver.
Listen what I'm telling you. Me personally, I know a ton of cats who done died from being smokers. And they ain't smoked cigarettes.
Was it marijuana?
And let me tell you, and they ain't smoked cigarettes, brother. They smoke marijuana. According to a nurse who worked at the hospital.
So you
let me
won't
finish. I did. We ain't listen. This is all the facts. We ain't running from the liquor. We ain't running from that, right? But according to the Surgeon General, smoking a blunt, which our people love to smoke, is like smoking a pack of cigarettes, brother.
It is.
You understand? So
And that blunt.
So we got. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We got to deal with that.
I don't smoke blunts no more.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
Yeah.
But I do smoke a little bit. I'm trying to smoke it as clean as possible because I know how dirty smoking make the lungs. I know it.
Listen, it's all good.
But drinking, that caused the liver.
But like the brother was saying.
My mama, father, like alcoholism, very familiar. More so than drugs.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my department because I smoked PCP. I smoked marijuana, but I sold heroin. I sold cocaine way more than I consumed anything that I found leisurable.
Yeah. Well, that's why I brought up the analogy to you about the whole issue with food. When the Lord said you should, and the Bible says you should seek out thy physician. You go to a physician, you overweight or whatever the case may be. Me myself, my doctor said, listen, you overweight, you at a certain weight, you got to start eating healthy. If you these foods, if you continue eating, these foods gonna kill you. Eating food ain't unlawful, right? But if you consume too much food, or if you eat the wrong foods,
Like a goldfish.
it'll kill you. It'll give you diabetes.
Too much of
cancer.
anything will kill you.
That's the point. You see, you just cut yourself. And that liquor right there, that you see right there, too much of that'll kill you.
That's right.
And with the doctor, you go to the doctor and they tell you that liver ain't looking good, then guess what? You better stop drinking. That's what in ISUPK. Listen, in the ISUPK, one of the best things we have in the school is men who counselors.
Right.
And we gonna tell you to do, we tell brothers on the regular, Commander General Hana ain't playing that. You got to go to the hospital to get regular checkups on your health. Just like you got to need a mechanic for a ride. Just like you need a mechanic to fix a car, you need a prophet, a guide, you know what I'm saying, to give you counsel about your life. So guess what? When you go to the hospital, you need that doctor as well. We know black and Hispanic, we don't like to go to the hospital just because of the
We don't like the truth.
The
doctor, the coolest dude in the world.
That's all the facts, right?
Man,
right.
We don't want to hear the real. We don't want to hear that.
That's all the facts.
You know what I'm saying? That right?
Huh?
You got 20 days, man.
Yeah.
Do what you can to make this the best 20 days. Nigga gonna fuck that up.
Yeah.
Pardon the French.
Yeah.
But we don't want to hear the good stuff. We like lies.
Yeah. That's for sure.
I'm trying to weed them away from that one.
Well, listen. The UPK is a place to weed them away.
You got a place
See what I'm saying?
That's all the facts.
It ain't this what we bring out ain't a personal attack on you. It ain't a personal attack on anybody. Our job is to unveil the facts to our people, whether they like it or not. It ain't nothing personal. We saying what we saying because we like you. At the end of the day, we want you to do what God intended you to do when you was born.
Be great.
Was not even to be great, to live. Being great is an addition. Some people will be greater than others. You understand? But the whole intention of once you're born is to live. And being in America for blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians is a damn graveyard. It's a morgue. You understand? And we try to stop it from being a morgue by delivering the truth to our brothers and sisters.
Right.
You heard it here first, goddamn.
That's right.
Man, the brothers from IUPK?
ISUPK. That's right.
Chicago, man. The first chapter, not the last. Not the last, because we teaching and we growing. So long as you stay tuned in, like, share, and subscribe.
That's right.
That's right.
On any level,
That's right.
we gonna make it happen.
That's right.
So y'all be cool how y'all be cool, cause we got some offline things to discuss. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all, but stay tuned in and I'll give you some insight.
Damn right.
But be easy, Joe.
Damn right. If I could,
Facts.
before you close it out, man, I just want to once again say Tawada. And Tawada in ancient Hebrew means thank you. You know what I mean, for having us. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to being back. If you would like the ISUPK, you know what I mean, go to ISUPK, what our Facebook page, ISUPK Windy City, get in contact with us. Also, how else can they get in contact?
I'll give them the number. The number is 312-547-1991. That's 312-547-1991. And if you call and we don't answer, leave a voicemail. You understand? Brothers will get back to you expeditiously.
Damn right.
And get it done.
That's right.
Cause we God's children. And we have a message.
That's right.
If I could, once again, big up the Fire Weekend is coming soon.
Fire Weekend.
That's 21st through the 24th, man. Come kick it with us, man. Come chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? Come see what real brotherhood look like. Come see where you can actually leave your keys somewhere and then get back to you. Hell, you can leave the baby over there. The baby gonna get back to you before it comes.
You know when the license plate reading XYZ 1993.
Yup.
Your key over here by the water jug next to the counter.
That's right, man.
Listen. Go ahead. No, what you bringing out here? Go ahead.
Man. The water said, like, if you want to really come experience a little piece of heaven,
Yeah.
come on to the Midwest Fire Weekend, man.
That's
Give it up.
right.
Give it up. Give it up. Bringing out so heavy. We just came from our 53rd annual Passover National Floor. Once again, big up, you know what I mean, to Commander General Hana. Big up to ISBK Florida. Excellent job of hosting. And we were just at our annual Passover, which we had every year. We just had 7 days of thousands of blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians from all over the country outside the country, all the way from UK.
Brazil.
Right? And guess what? For 7 days, brother, wasn't one lick of violence.
That's right.
No violence.
Not one. You understand? It was not no lick of violence. It wasn't even an argument. You know, how did it go for y'all Easter celebration? You know what I mean? So, I don't know.